Am I ever going to get a 60 FPS patch? Or a remaster?
No, bitch. You're going to be forgotten about and cast into the Shadow Realm. Sorry I've been away for a few weeks, my peoples. I was working really hard on my normal daily job, and then I caught COVID. That was a bitch I had to deal with, and I was sick for a few days. Every plan I had to do any videos just went to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, so I woke up yesterday morning, went through my Twitter feed as usual, to come across this. Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster / Remake and multiplayer game in development. Horizon Zero Dawn Remake / Remaster is said to feature improved lighting, textures, animations, models, and accessibility options. Multiplayer game PS5 PC may feature a form of co-op. Now I'm just going to scroll through the Twitter feed slowly here, just so you can see, like, no one really is asking for this. Nobody wants this. The game we all want is Bloodborne for the PC, or either a remaster, just even a 60 FPS patch. That's all we want for Bloodborne. Literally, the game is fine. But Horizon Zero Dawn getting a remaster / remake, or whatever the hell they want to call it, 5 years after the game's been made, is ridiculous. I mean, wasn't The Last of Us Part 1, wasn't the backlash of that enough? It must have sold silly numbers. I don't really know what it sold, but I must have told them, oh look, we can make more money out of another game that's not really that old. And Horizon Zero Dawn still holds up. It's a fantastic looking game. There's nothing wrong with that game at all. Even the ponies think this is a bad idea.
Just to give my thoughts on that before talking about this remake or remaster, I'm definitely interested to see a Horizon multiplayer game. I will admit, it's a little bit disheartening to, kind of see at this point, if this all turns out to be true, that Guerrilla is basically just the Horizon studio now. I was really kind of holding out hope that what we were going to get from Guerrilla's second team was something pretty different and new and separate from Horizon. But I have to admit, when you consider, like a Monster Hunter-esque type of game, but set in the Horizon universe, that definitely sounds like it has potential. Definitely something I'd pay attention to. So, that I'm not necessarily upset about. I'm willing to see it and give it a chance, and see what they can do there. But let's talk about the notion of a remake or remaster for Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, what I'll say is this to me seems completely and totally unnecessary. I mean, even beyond what we saw with The Last of Us Part 1. Regardless of how Sony chooses to handle this, I just want that to be clear. I really don't believe Horizon Zero Dawn needs a remaster or a remake. I feel as though if you play this game on a PS5, on Sony's latest console, it has a patch to bump it up to 60 FPS, it's perfectly fine. It really doesn't need to be brought up any more than that. And no, in my opinion, no development resources, regardless of whether it's Guerrilla or another team at Sony doing this, no development resources should be wasted on this. It's kind of sad to imagine that happening right now when those development resources could be going into a new project, a new game, just something else, not this.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with MPG, but he's totally right here. Wasting resources on remastering a game that really does not need a remaster is stupid. They patched in a 60 FPS mode, actually no, it was 60 FPS and 4K into the PS5 without any upgrade path. It was absolutely great. The game holds up absolutely fantastic. It's a good looking game. It's a good game. If you haven't played it, I suggest play it. I enjoyed my time with it, but Sony should really consider their efforts onto games like Bloodborne. Would take not very long to actually just patch in 60 FPS. That's something simple they could do. Something a lot of the fans of that game, it's what From Software players want at this point. I feel that if they do remaster this Horizon Zero Dawn, they're going to be charging silly amounts of money for it as well. Also, Bloodborne fans really want it to come to PC, something we've all wanted for quite a while now. At least then we can dick around with the game, add mods to it, just have some more fun with the game, bring some more life into it. To be fair, Sony are neglecting this game. No idea why. They could probably charge us, what, £30, $40, thereabouts, and make some more money out of a game that would probably sell really well on the PC. I don't understand why this game is just being forgotten about.
What is Sony doing, breasts? Skip it up and that up.
From Review Tech USA stated a good fact about how this shouldn't be remade and how it's all basically a cash grab, and like The Last of Us Part 1 should not have been remade neither.
There is a report out today that Sony is doing another remake. Maybe a remake of Resistance. That would be cool, right? Nope. You want to know what they're going to remake? Wait for it. Horizon Zero Dawn. A game that just came out for the PlayStation 4 in 2017 that is also now on the PC, that you could play at max settings and looks gorgeous.
He's not wrong. I played Horizon Zero Dawn on PC through family share through my friend's account, and honest to God, it looks absolutely fantastic. I had it on max settings on 1440p, and it was running just about 70 FPS for me. It looked stunning. There's no reason to remake or remaster this game. If you want accessibility features, fine, patch that shit in. It's not hard. I don't think so. I'm not a developer, but I don't think that'll be a hard thing to just update into the game on the PS5 or PS4 version even, and the PC version. Having accessibility features is great for people that need it. I am not of that camp, but I do support having them features for the people that really need it. I'm waffling. But yeah, I suggest you go and watch Richard Review Tech USA's video. He has an interesting thoughts on it. Let's go and see what Dreamcast guy thinks.
Have you ever seen a game that's really good, that's really jam-packed with great story, cool characters, awesome combat, and then suddenly they're doing a remake even though it just got released? Because apparently that's what's happening with Horizon Zero Dawn. This game released 5 years ago, and somehow Sony has decided to completely rebuild the game and probably sell it for $70. Well, let's talk about that.
Even Dreamcast guy disagrees with this. But I'm going to let you go on and watch his video because I think he has an interesting take on it. But I'm going to include this part of the video because it did make me laugh a little.
But I've always definitely enjoyed the story of Zero Dawn much more. I've said this before, but I actually cried at the ending of Horizon Zero Dawn. It's just that freaking beautiful.
I mean, it was a great story, but it didn't make me cry. Anyway, so all the footage I'm playing in the background was recorded on the PS5. That was Bloodborne and Horizon Zero Dawn. As you see, Horizon Zero Dawn holds up really well, but Bloodborne stuttering at barely 30 FPS on a PS5 is a joke. Remaking Horizon Zero Dawn is completely unnecessary. I swear to God, this is just another cash grab from Sony. Or they're getting desperate and running out of ideas. I have no idea what Jim Ryan and all the executives up at Sony are doing at this moment. To be fair, all I've got to look forward to from Sony at the moment is God of War Ragnarok. That's it. I buy most of my games on PC these days. I think Callisto Protocol is rumoured to be £70 on console when it's $60 on PC. I'm not sure. I know it's $70 and $60. I'm not sure if the exchange is right on it, but why console are charging more and then you get a superior version on PC? Hell, I do not understand it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Horizon Zero Dawn coming to having a remake. My voice is not that great today. The end of the COVID symptoms are just going through my brain still. Yeah, let me know your thoughts below on this. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Game does not need remaking. I'm gonna stop waffling now. If you like this kind of content, it's something different for me, sort of news reporting. If you like it, give me a like, let me know. If you don't like it, then tell me to shut up. It's that simple. Thanks for watching if you did, or if you got to this, or if you got this far in the video. Bye bye for now.